Good morning, sisters. I'd like to share a self care tip for today. As today we are sharing self care tips. So I already posted one, um, listening to the Word of God. This is another one that I feel has been very important in my life, and I also feel that it is important for us to take note of it as women. I remember I was having a chat with one of my sisters. I mean, I don't have biological, like, between my mom and dad, I am the only daughter. I am the firstborn. I have two brothers. So I haven't grown up with a sister. So I haven't had that experience of having a sister. I did have a cousin that we lived with at some point, but it wasn't a sister relationship. Okay. I just want to put it out there. But I just want to say that over the years, or I don't know how it started, but I have realized the power of sisterhood, the importance of sisterhood. In that same breath, the importance of openness and being open, to have a tribe, to have people that you connect with, especially sisters. Yes. Uh, so, being the only girl, having brothers, I've also grown up around guys a lot. So, I'm very comfortable around guys. I have a lot of guy friends. Very comfortable around them. But I think when I got married, I realized that a sister is a sister. Your boyfriend, your husband, your brother, your son, they're not your sister. We don't see the same. We don't act the same. So men are men, women are women. No matter how close I can be with them, we don't vibe the same way. Women, we have differences, but there are certain things that we have a commonality as women, and I need my sisters to be with me, my mothers, my aunts. We need to build that community, strengthen that community. So the point I'm trying to make, and I'm sorry this might take a bit of time. I believe in short videos because I also have short attention span. So I wouldn't want to burden anyone with a long, elaborated explanation. But anyway, if you need a more longer whatever, we can do a personal thing. But what I'm trying to say is that it makes a difference. Or let me share my own experience. No matter where I am, uh, what season I'm going through in life, I have found that having people around me, having sisters, people I can just go to and just be myself, just keeps me sane. So let me say, because I've heard a lot of people say, oh, people are going to talk about my story, or if I say this, I will embarrass myself, and this and that. Let me just say to you, in my own experience, it might be right or wrong, but also I will speak as a psychotherapist because I am a psychotherapist, and in the years that I have practiced, I am still practicing. Um, there is power in talking. So psychotherapy is talk therapy, and just talking is therapy in itself. And I tell you, I utilize that gift to the maximum. So some of us, not all of us, can afford professional therapy, but you don't have to pay to have a friend. You don't have to pay to talk to someone. So this thing we have of secrecy, like managing your own problems by yourself, I think somewhere, somehow it's a trap. There's a trap in that, oh, I don't want to, what do we say? I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass my family. Let me just say, it's a trap to isolate you, to keep you in abuse or keep you in whatever, in depression, because um, you stay in your head. You know, good or bad, eh, or the outcome of that sharing session, you still gain. Like for me, I say, oh, I may share something so personal and so deep, and someone decides to use it against me. I have come to a point where I release it. When I've said it, I've released it. How you're going to use it is really up to you. And I pity you if you actually use it for malice and use it against me, because really, I'm done. And, you know, judgment comes on you. But for me, it's a release. I have benefited from it. I have moved on. I may be in that state for a while, but I have moved on. You see, the thing about talking is it lightens your load. One, it lightens your load. Two, you might think you're alone, but you end up finding that so many people are in that same, going through the same challenge you're going through. Some have even overcome, and you learn, they pull you up. So you have an advantage. There are places where you would have spent 5 years, but you spend a year because you have been riding on the shoulders of those who have accomplished. So you'll be sitting there waiting with your little secret and suffering with this burden, when if you just shared, it would have helped you move 10 steps ahead of where you are. You know, you keep it to yourself and be wallowing in this self pity. Your head is just growing. But when you are able to open up and share, there's a level of vulnerability. There'll be pain, there'll be shame. But I tell you, it is nothing compared to the benefit that you get after offloading all these things that you have been bottling inside. And instead of harming your body, it comes out. So, without making this too long, let me stop there. My point is, be open, share what you're going through, share your struggles, not only your achievements. I find there's a tendency sometimes to say, oh, I do this, and you're only talking about what you do well. Talk about those things that you're struggling with, those things that you need help. Even if you find some snob who looks down on you and says, oh, you don't know how to do that, I know I do this, it's fine. It's fine. So be open, strengthen your sisterhood, your community of sisters. Have them close to you. Have those one. In the process, you might meet bad friends. You might meet bad people. You'll be sorting out until finally you have your core. Those that you know. And friends are not the same. You know that this one, this is their strong point. I go to them for this. This one, I go to them for this. This one will talk about this. This one will do that. This one will help me in this. This will do that. It helps in growth. Old friends, new friends, wherever you are, don't keep to yourself. Don't keep to yourself. So that's my self-care tip for today. It may sound jumbled. I think it sounds jumbled to me, but I hope someone will be encouraged and blessed by this. Happy Sunday. I love you. God bless you.